When I thought say La Liga is poor, see a lot of people were coming after me. This one saying that, this one saying that. See, this is the main reason why I said that La Liga is poor. Now look at it. Look at this transfer window that just ended here. Now tell me how many players have even Real Madrid that we all know. They are not facing any problem. They are not facing any financial fair play issue. But look how many players have they signed. No matter how we say Real Madrid cannot yet balance that much. But look at England. Even Barcelona, how many is it not only two players that Barcelona have signed? Now, or is it, let me say, yes, two, one on loan. Now, look, let me tell you something. The reason why these guys cannot sign is because of this financial fair play of a thing is too much in La Liga. It's making a lot of teams to drop. That is why La Liga is no longer sweet the way it used to be. That is why La Liga cannot sign freely. Most of those teams and most of those young teams, they cannot afford to sign. Even when they sign new players and come, they cannot register those players. Now tell me how La Liga is rich. They are poor because of the management. The management is poor. That was what I meant. The management of La Liga is poor. Go to England and see what is going on. Look at the likes of Liverpool. Look at the likes of Chelsea, Arsenal. Mention them. Even Manchester United. Mention the Man City. Although Man City I do not even sign this season this much. I don't know what is wrong with Man City. But Man City have the guts to sell Akanji, in which they know very well that they don't have a good right back. Instead of them to keep Akanji, Akanji can function as a right back, and they have the mind to sell Akanji to Inter Milan. Look at the mentality. I don't know what is happening to Guardiola. And let me just leave La Liga matter. I don't know what is going on with Guardiola. Guardiola should have constantly leave that guy or bring a replacement for Akanji before letting Akanji to go. Now, there's no replacement for Akanji, and you are selling Akanji out. Who is there to help you in that way? Now, Akanji was physical, he's strong, and he can play very well there. He can fill that gap there, but you are selling someone like that to Inter Milan, in which you have no good replacement for Akanji. How do Man City want to survive this? Like, seriously, this particular season yet, Man City will suffer a lot. Man City will really suffer a lot. How many matches? Man City have lost like 2 matches in the opening of Premier League. Now tell me where Man City are going to be. Man City will suffer a lot. Instead of them to invest in sending more players, I don't know if Guardiola have just lost it. But this should have been one of the things that he should sit down and calculate before letting any player to go. You have to calculate very well. You have signed a Cheki, you have signed a Rajin, or is it Dijani? Like, you have signed players, but most of, even Cheki now, it should be on injury. Now tell me who will fill in those gaps for you. This particular season that we are, Man City will flop. But what I'm saying, to be very sincere, Man City will flop very well. If Man City don't do something fast, I don't know how they will survive this. But to be very sincere, my problem is, what did Premier League really do to gain this more favor in this financial fair play that La Liga are not doing? The management of La Liga is poor so much. La Liga should let Tebas go, because what I'm seeing with the way this man is, in the next, let me say, 10 years to come, La Liga will be down to nothing because of the poor management. Because of this poor management that is going on, nothing is moving in La Liga. Teams are no longer free. Teams are not free to make the signing they want to make. Teams are not free to spend the way they want to spend because of La Liga, this financial fair play. What really brings about this financial fair play that makes a lot of teams to struggle? They cannot get the quality of good players they need. They have to struggle before. Some have to just manage. I forget about Barcelona. Pity other young teams. Pity other smaller teams that cannot even afford a play. Even though they have the money to afford, but because of the financial fair play that is holding them down, they cannot afford players. And you want them to stay continue with those old players instead of them to bring in more fresh hands. La Liga, you guys need to do something about this. Seriously. If not, this league will go down. I'm serious about this.